What's up, guys? Rob here, back dyeing another disc with you today. I'm doing another Floetrol cell dye, and this time it's going to be a full spectrum dye, done a little differently than I have been doing some other stuff. It's a style I've been working on a lot lately and really enjoying. I'll go over what you'll need to get started. You're going to need some Floetrol. You're going to need 3-in-1 silicone. You're going to need a poker. To poke that silicone, I like to use the Power Fist here. Very nice. This is nice because I can pull out the prongs and change how close they all are together. So you're going to need some Pro Chemical and dye mixed with that Floetrol. Today we're using Flame Scarlet for our red. We're using 50-50 Flame Scarlet and Neon Lemon Zest for our orange. We're using a mix of Sun Yellow and Neon Lemon for our yellow. 50-50 Neon Lemon Zest and Sonic Blue for our green. We're using straight Sonic Blue for our blue. And a mix of 50-50 Sonic Blue and Flame Scarlet for our purple. These are all in squeeze bottles with no oil mixed into them. And if you want to know the dye ratio that I use of dye to Floetrol, there's going to be a link to a sheet, a Pro Chemical and dye safety and mixing recipe sheet. And that'll be in the comments. All right, let's get started. So, first things first, I'm going to lay down a base here. Going to use a bit of a deeper base today. Just because these beds tend to be really good to reuse. So deeper base means I can use it more times. So we got there base of Floetrol. Just dropping it to pop some bubbles. We'll pop those here too. All right. So normally when I lay down stripes, I lay them down just all straight across the pan, and then when we swipe straight across the pan. In this case, I'm going to add a slight angle. So we're going to start in the corner and just work over like that. That's a great angle. Nothing crazy. Speeding this up just to save you guys some time. I'm going to lay down the full spectrum of colors here twice, and then I'm going to cover up all the white Floetrol, just finish covering it all up with the colors and stripes. If you've watched any of these videos before, this is the same style, just it's all laid down at an angle. Just want to take a sec here to say thank you guys for watching the channel. It's grown so much recently, and I really appreciate you all throwing a sub on the channel and watching. And I know I get a lot of messages from people saying this is valuable content for them, so thanks for watching. I look forward to putting out this stuff whenever I can. If you do like the video, hit the like button and sub if you want to see more. I'm going to try put out some more stuff more frequently lately, but been studying for some exams, and that stuff comes first, but hopefully putting out some more in the near future. One thing to note here is I do work my way around a little bit. I don't just work from one side to the other, because as you put in Floetrol on one side, it sort of pushes the other side around. So I try, in order to keep these as straight lines as possible, I try work on one side, and then if I see the other side's getting tilted, I'll go over to the other side. I think that is acceptable. So now, usually when I do this technique, I have a swipe color that I choose and I lay that down straight across and I pull that color across. The neat thing about this technique is you don't use a swipe color. Because you've laid down the colors in an angle, as you draw it straight down, these colors will cover up the colors going down. Okay, I've got my plastic wrap. Let's get this party started. So I'm just going to take my strip of plastic wrap, touch it down right there. Make sure to get good contact everywhere, all the way across. Doing it like this is really cool because you can see when you pull it straight down, you get a straight gradient drag over the top and it covers up. You get a nice blend. It covers the colors below it in a bit of a gradient blend. So you get like a rainbow swipe over a rainbow base. And it's not particularly hard to do. All you had to do to get this effect was lay down your colors in an angle and pull over at a different angle. I think it's a little easier to visualize with this dissolve effect here, so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, that's very nice coverage. Okay, so now I've got my 3-in-1 silicone in this dish. I got the power fist here, and I'm going to start poking in rows to make a honeycomb. To get a really good honeycomb, you got to try get equal spacing, which can be difficult doing this kind of freehand. You got to just eyeball it. Re-dipping now. Can be tough to spot the right spot sometimes. Okay, that's pretty good. Bottom of this tray can be a little flimsy, so I like to use the cardboard there. Transport it. Moving this over to the heat lamp. Put it under the heat lamp for probably about 20 minutes. This is sped up at 15 times speed, so that'll save you guys some time. And there were a couple cells in there that looked a little small, so I just poked those individually there. Repoked them with the oil, and hopefully they bloom a little better. And this is just a great looking result. A lot of people don't like it when the white underneath pokes through, but I think this is just a fine amount for it to come through like that. Adds a little bit of depth to the cells there. A little bit of variation. And the gradient pullover effect is really great on this one too. This turned out pretty well perfectly. So now I've got this Innova Mako 3, Star Mako 3 bottom stamped. I'm going to drop that in there. It'll go under the heat lamp at 130 for about an hour and 20 minutes. If you want to know how I heat my discs, there's a video on that. A link to that in the corner of your screen now. But you'll get to see the results of this and the dye job in just one sec. All right, and here's the result. Pretty well perfect transfer. So the heat was right, and the dye job just looks really beautiful. I did a black spin dye on the rim and a little bit of a fade in. I like doing that just to sort of finish the disc. It makes it look really nice. If you do end up trying this out, I'd love to see your results. So hit me up on Instagram, send me a DM or a link to your post. I'd love to see the results. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more, leave me a comment. Until next time, happy dyeing. See y'all later.